Yo, what's going down, APUSH Peeps? We have a great video for you today, continuing our document analysis. This one, we're going to break down a famous political cartoon about the Treaty of Versailles. And I have a special guest today, APUSH extraordinaire, my former student, soon-to-be teacher, Miss Autumn Nelson. Thank you for being here, Miss Nelson.
Oh, no problem.
All right, so here is the political cartoon. You've probably seen this. This is from 1919-1920 era. We have Uncle Sam here is marrying a bride, and the bride, what's that say, Miss Nelson?
Looks like foreign entanglements to me.
Foreign entanglements, you are correct. There's peace proceedings on the ground. The priest is holding a book that says
League of Nations.
League of Nations. So this is about the League of Nations, and he's saying, if any man could show just cause why there may not lawfully be joined together, let him speak. And before he can even finish, busting through the door is a member of the
U.S. Senate.
U.S. Senate. And he has in his hand a document that says constitutional rights. So this issue is about ratifying the Treaty of Versailles. And we know that although the president can negotiate treaties, it is ultimately up to the Senate. So we'll see what the deal is here. All right, some cartoon analysis questions. What is the significance of the Senate interrupting the ceremony, which, by the way, is the title of this cartoon? Well, we know that the Senate must approve all treaties, and they can stop this. And this dude looks like he wants to stop it. Why did some in the Senate have reservations about the Treaty of Versailles? Well, there was a huge issue over the bride, which represents foreign entanglements with the League of Nations, whether or not the U.S. should join in an alliance with a foreign country, because going all the way back to the 1790s, with Washington's farewell address and neutrality proclamation, he urged that the United States should remain neutral. And there's debates whether or not the United States should, in fact, follow that. So some questions to think about. Anytime you see a document, you should think who would support, who would oppose this. So who would support the view of the cartoon? We got dudes like Mustache Man Henry Cabot Lodge, an isolationist prior to the War of 1812 to connect to another time period. By the way, Miss Nelson, did you know he was best friends with Teddy Roosevelt, Henry Cabot Lodge?
I did not, but they have similar mustaches.
They do have similar mustaches. Maybe they had a bond over facial hair. Somebody who would oppose the view of the cartoon would be Woodrow Wilson. He was very pro-Treaty of Versailles. All right, Miss Nelson, you're going to do some HIP analysis for us?
Sure am. Okay, we've got the historical context up first. World War I ended. Wilson supported the Treaty of Versailles and the League of Nations. Thank you. The intended audience was the American public, potentially senators. The purpose was to show the dangers of foreign entanglements, and the point of view, Senate can stop this quote-unquote bad marriage, last chance to prevent foreign entanglements.
Excellent. So make sure you know, again, anytime you write a DBQ, you have to do one aspect of HIP analysis, plus this is just a good way to break down a document even more. So know that there were huge debates over the Treaty of Versailles, and ultimately, was the treaty ratified by the U.S. Senate?
It was not.
It was not, no, and that's going to show the influence of Washington's farewell address. Speaking of which, if you do want to know more about Washington's farewell address, check out the description for a link to a video that I already have. We thank you guys very much for watching. Best of luck, and have a good day.
See ya.